UPIKE hosts its film event, Horrorfest, and the trio accused of murdering 2 people in Belfry were in court again this afternoon. I'm Robin Tillman, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. The University of Pikeville held a film event for student filmmakers to showcase some talent. Nick was there to give us the report.
On Wednesday, October 29th, the University of Pikeville hosted its annual Horrorfest film contest alongside What's Up Wednesday. Students and faculty gathered in the HPE building to see what the creative minds from the Film and Media Arts Department produced in hopes of taking first place. FMA professor Andrew Reed tells us how Horrorfest inspires his students to go on and create bigger and better projects.
I really feel like this event is a great hook for people to get that itch to make stuff, and then that satisfaction from showing it to an audience. And so once they get that experience, they get that hook, then they want to do it again and make more content and submit to other film festivals. This is a student showcase that we have. This isn't open to submissions from the public, but what I like to see students do is develop that interest in that and that longing to do that some more. And so hopefully then they'll go out and make other films that are not necessarily horror films and submit to film festivals around the region or around the U.S. or the world.
One thing that's guaranteed about Horrorfest is the amount of variety on display when executing ideas on screen. Some UPIKE alumni were present as guest judges to give undergraduate students constructive criticism.
My favorite time of the year is Halloween. I love everything about it, especially the horror films, and just being able to come out and support the local community of like future filmmakers who are making horror films. It's always a blast to come out, whether if I have a film in or not. There's always a great amount of variety, because not only do you have like the strict horror films, but also, a lot of people love to put like a comedic spin to it or like their own personal taste into it. And it's always great seeing like, these young filmmakers doing what they like.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.
3 men accused of murdering 2 others in Pike County in June of 2023 were in Pike County Circuit Court Thursday morning to see a trial date set. A Belfry man and a Lexington man were found shot and killed at the scene. I was in court to learn more. The Cincinnati trio accused of murdering 2 people in Belfry in June of 2023 appeared in court Thursday to see a trial date set in their case.
Today, the judge held a pretrial in the case. He did not take up any of the substantive motions. He set those for January the 29th, and he's going to enter a mediation order in the case, and he set a trial date for April.
The current motions included DNA results, which were made available Wednesday. Prosecutors and defense attorneys will meet between now and the next court hearing to mediate upcoming points. Pike County Circuit Court Judge Eddie Coleman set a trial date for April 27th. Coming up after the break, one county's school board officials have taken the solution to fund its Head Start program into their own hands. We'll give you a preview when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford. Pike County Central High School announced earlier this week that Mr. Jacob Hatcher will take over as the new head coach of the Hawks wrestling program. Mountaintop Sports congratulates Coach Hatcher and wishes him and his team the very best as they build on the program's future success. Over at the University of Pikeville, the men's bowling team kicked off the 25-26 Mid-South Conference season with a strong performance last weekend. On Saturday, the Bears finished second at the Greater Nashville Open, just behind Cumberland University, while on Sunday they posted a 10th place finish at the Brandon Burns Memorial. Sophomore Andrew Rabbiteel led the way, earning all tournament honors with a 3rd place finish and a 4-game average of .238. Freshman Quinn Tillman and junior John Maslanich also finished in the top 10, averaging .225 and .221 respectively. Senior Larry Iguli led the Bears on Sunday with a .227.5 average, placing 5th overall. UPIKE will return to action this weekend at the Tier 1 Bolero Open in Marietta, Georgia. In Lexington, Kentucky, women's basketball forward Jordan Obi has been named to the Cheryl Miller Small Forward of the Year preseason top 20 watch list by the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Obi, a Hartford, Connecticut native, sat out last season with an Achilles injury, but returns after a standout career at Penn, where she totaled over 1,100 points and 7 double-doubles in just 3 seasons of play. Kentucky kicks off its season Monday, November 3rd at 6:30 p.m. against Morehead State in historic Memorial Coliseum. Fans attending the opener will receive vinyl record magnets to commemorate last season's record-breaking campaign. Single game and season tickets remain available through UK Athletics. With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
The Floyd County Board of Education has decided to go into its own pockets to make sure its Head Start program continues. I talked with school officials to get all the details. At this past Monday's meeting, the Floyd County School Board announced their decision to continue their Head Start program in the event of the government shutdown continuing past November 1st.
The federal government funds it, and it's unfortunately one of the programs that is no guarantee right now with the government shutdown going on to be funded. So we have decided, our board decided to continue funding. There's other districts that have sent letters, everything else out to their parents, basically saying we can't guarantee we're going to be able to continue this program. So be ready, but we can at least guarantee it through the end of December. And that's our goal.
Floyd County is home to 7 elementary schools, all of which have multiple Head Start classes.
There's a lot of kids impacted by Head Start, a lot of families impacted, multiple siblings in Head Start throughout the district, that families depend on us, and they depend on us for, feeding those kids, educating those kids, providing other services for those kids, such as our speech services and our other therapeutic services that we offer. So their families depend on it. So our board saw fit to do whatever we could to continue the funding for it until the government opens back up and gets back to funding it the way that they have up until this point.
The board's general fund is typically used for teachers' salaries, transportation, and other operating costs.
Our general fund comes from our SEEK money that the state gives us. It comes from other funding that we can use to pay salaries, transportation, certain parts of our transportation. It's just all the big pot of money that we have that we use to operate with. We'll have to tighten our belt some, and eventually down the road, as long as this keeps continuing on, it'll get a little bit different. We'll start seeing some real effects from it. Hopefully that our government will open up within the next couple months, and we'll get reimbursed on the money that we spend. But we're going to do everything we can to keep funding the programs that we fund right now and not have to cut anything.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Robin Tillman for Mountaintop News.